Welcome to week 1 of the NFL preseason, where the rookies of today hope to become the stars of tomorrow. It's the Saints and the Patriots, and it's all up next.
While the sun is set, there's still plenty of light in the stadium for this prime-time contest. We've waited all day for this one, haven't we, Brock? It's time for the NFL on EA Sports. Alongside Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. And finally, Brock, we can say it. Football is back. Oh, look at that. We didn't even practice that. Wins and losses don't quite count just yet, partner. But for a lot of people, us included, we are just happy to see games being played once again.
Yeah, it's been a long wait for fans of the sport. It's one thing to have a draft and OTAs. It's another to actually start hitting one another. And I know for these guys on the field, they can't wait to hit somebody else. And it's also the time to fight.
Ball teed up, Logan Cook after the kick. And we're off from Foxborough. Returning it from the 4. And look at this return. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. So the Saints offense taking over for the first time here. Bringing them out to 4th overall pick in 2023 out of Florida. A super athlete at quarterback, Anthony Richardson.
It's hyperbole to say that when Anthony Richardson came out of the draft out of Florida, he was the greatest all-around athlete we'd ever seen at quarterback. 240 pounds, running 4.4, jumping 40 inches. He was the envy of defensive ends and linebackers that couldn't put up those numbers. Now, it's taken all those athletic traits and squeezing them into the quarterback position, maximizing all that physical talent to become the superstar he can be.
Short side option here. He's running left. And he's across midfield into Patriots territory. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Completed over the middle. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. And he only gets this one down to the 9. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Trying the left side with Warren. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Complete beyond the marker. It's a New Orleans touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for Brock as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Right, ready to send this one away. Return coming from the 6. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. So out come the Patriots, ready for their first possession. They'll be led out by an elite runner, one of the game's top dual-threat young quarterbacks. He was taken second in 2024, Jayden Daniels.
Jayden's the closest thing we've seen to Lamar Jackson. And while there's only one Lamar Jackson, the two-time MVP, Jayden's going to push him a little bit in this league. He is a tremendous athlete. Over 1,000 yards rushing down the SEC, and he's just got the instincts, the feel to know when to run it. And man, he can also sling it. A quick, compact, accurate release. I can't wait to watch this guy's skill set unfold in the NFL.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Stopped by Foye Oluokun.
At the 35-yard line.
Here we go, second and very long. He beams one deep. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. Metcalf there to bring it in. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it first and goal.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Working inside the red zone. Cut near the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Second chance at 6 here. It's second and goal.
Brings up second and goal at the Saints 1-yard line.
Again, Daniels to the air. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Daniels, third and goal. The throw is caught. And he almost gets to the 5. He goes out at the 6.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Everly's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Travion Williams now to return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Second drive coming up for the Saints offense. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. It's an option right that begins this drive. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down. On the shotgun, it's Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
He takes the fair catch at about the 26-yard line. No return on that punt. And the Pats will take over. The Patriots offense headed out for their second drive of the game. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 2nd and 3 now.
Second and 3 at the 34-yard line.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
No place to go, so he just threw it away. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Barkley trying this up the gut. And he's able to get back to the line, but that is all. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on third down.
It's 3rd and 10.
Out of the gun, Daniels. It's caught, Ferguson. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. The New Orleans offense set to go now. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Encroachment, defense.
Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage.
Still second down.
Offense to the line for second down. Running it after the penalty. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Play action with Richardson. Jerry Jeudy with the grab. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 44.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and it forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
From the 44 here on second down. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Sent down by Cody Barton. And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to Foxborough right after this. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They're advancing it well as they face second down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They push it forward for a yard. That brings up 3rd and 8. First throw for the backup now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now, following that play, we have somebody shaken up. And, man, with so many guys fighting for roster spots, you never want to see someone get hurt. Hopefully they can fix him up quick. On again comes Ryan Wright for another punt. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. The New England offense running out now. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. And this one does not go far. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
He's going to throw this one. Got Williams, and it's complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
3rd and 6.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. He completes it in traffic. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's a New England 1st down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
They give it to Spiller. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here's 2nd and 7. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now they're going to have to figure out this 3rd down. Looking for a throw here. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. That one vehemently swatted away. So that brings up 4th down. They'll send Logan Cook out again for the punt. His first effort went 47 yards. Brock looks to have a little more into this one. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing. This is a win for the Patriots. And they're off to a good start in the preseason, Brock. Seen a lot of players fight.
It's week 1 of the NFL, and we'll get to see a pair of teams who fought multiple times in the Super Bowl. It's the Patriots and the Eagles. All that and more coming up next.
Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Well, Brock, we saw week 1 begin on Thursday night, and now 2 more teams get their season started here on Sunday. He's Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott, and it is very important, partner, for both teams here that their seasons begin on a strong note.
Yeah, this is the week where I really can't take myself back to that locker room, to week 1 across the different seasons. And whether it was high school or college or pro, it was the same feeling. Right? It was hope springs eternal, even though it's the fall and the calendar.
Ball teed up, Logan Cook after the kick. And away we go at the link. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He's stopped on the return at the 27. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. And leading them out, someone playing at a high level over a decade after entering the league. He's got a Super Bowl to his name. It's Russell Wilson.
I got a smile on my face. I know he has a smile on his face as he runs out with a new season ripe with every possibility. This is only the first scene of a 4.5-month movie where he could be playing the part of the league MVP and maybe leading a legit contender into the postseason. How he starts this campaign, though, and how you start can have a massive impact on how things play out.
Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Philadelphia first down. From the gun, it's Wilson. Oh, he got free. No one open, so he chucks this to another county. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Russ now from the gun. Pass taken in by Diggs. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. Perfect way to start the season as their opening drive has reached goal to go. They'll run, Jacobs. And he made a bid for it. It's a good gain. It's stopped down at the 3. It's a gain of 7, and that brings up second and goal. Shotgun snap for Wilson. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. David Njoku, the touchdown. So a picture-perfect way to begin this ball game, Brock. Their opening drive ends in 6.
Yeah, no question about it. That's how you do it. You work all week to script out the opening drive, and it's huge when it pays off like that.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here comes Williams on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he goes out of bounds to hand them excellent field position up across the 40. So out come the Patriots, ready for their first possession. They'll be led out by an elite runner, one of the game's top dual-threat young quarterbacks. He was taken second in 2024, Jaden Daniels.
It's the dawn of a new season, Kate, with all the promise in the world ahead of he and his squad. And this is where all that off-season planning, the reps in camp, the sweat, the blood, the tears come into play. And you really don't want to stumble out the gate. You want to be the horse who jumps to the front right away and let everybody try to chase you down.
2nd and 3 now. Running right, it's Barkley. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They'll run here following the penalty. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory. They pick up 7 on the ground. That brings up 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Daniels. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete.
Well, QB put it pretty close to the sideline to begin with, and the defender, look at him, just put his little hand right out there. It just encouraged it to fall out of bounds.
Right side cut by Higgins. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Patriots will have a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Opening script working gangbusters so far. 1st and 10 now at the 29. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Byron Murphy there to make the play. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. Now Daniels to throw. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. So here's Kaimi Fairbairn, ready for the field goal try. It is a 44-yard look from the right hash. Everly's kick is good, and it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Eagles about set to get going for their 2nd drive. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their 2nd possession.
And Kate, generally, offense...
They connect on the deep shot. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. A gain of 27 yards there. And that's good for an Eagles first down. 1 play in, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Wilson on 1st and 10. He smartly won't risk something here and just chucks it away. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Blitz coming. Russ. Short pass brought in. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They've got first down from the 31. Russ is cooking again. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Sticking in the air with Wilson. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. They touch him down at the spot as we wait to hear about this flag on the field. And it's as we expected, partner. We call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give him that first down. Once more, it's Wilson. On on target to downs. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Wilson to throw again. Completes one to Ben Sinnott. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Wilson now from the gun. He brings it in. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Quick slant complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Motion man left is Brown. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Eagles get 6 more on their early advantage. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles drive their lead to 11. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. New England taking the field. Its 2nd series of the game coming up. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Bernardo Green with that tackle. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Got his target, it's Higgins. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Daniels now. Throwing the out route complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's a New England 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, Daniels. Escapes the pocket. He's on the move. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the 1st down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
They're going to run with Barkley. And he drives it forward for a modest gain. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. The nose of the football inside the 1. Here's 2nd and goal. Throwing now, Daniels. And they will score. It's a New England touchdown. The Patriots reach pay dirt for the 1st time this game. T. Higgins, the touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Starting at the 10. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Eagles and Stephon Diggs getting set for this next offensive possession. And they have made it no secret that they want to go his way in this game, right? And the results so far, I'd say very promising. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. 14-10 our score. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Russ is going to cook here. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. And now they face second down. Ross out of the pistol. Got a man, it's Njoku. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. And the Patriots in the nickel for this 3rd down call. From the gun, it's Wilson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. The Eagles are in punt formation. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. And this one gets out of bounds. It was pushing some distance towards the goal line, but gets out at the 5. The Patriots and T. Higgins back in possession here. They're 1 for 1 so far to begin the new NFL season. Touchdown on their opening drive. Let's see if they have 2 for 2 in them. First down, a run with Barkley. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. To throw, Daniels. It's caught, Ferguson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
It's a great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain. He manages a gain of 8 there. And the Patriots will have a first down. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. They motion the tight end over. On second down, here's Barkley. He's going to snag a couple of yards, charging up the gut. Byron Murphy there to make the play. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. From the gun, it's Daniels. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up. The Patriots have their punting unit out. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. To the races, middle of the field. He does it, touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles now lead by 10. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. They have him back there because of what he can do with even the smallest sliver of daylight. And for my money, Brock, there aren't many plays more exciting than seeing a punt return for a touchdown.
You know what it kind of reminds me of? The playground back in the day, right? You play tag, and you just can't get to that guy. He's just making you miss. Whether it is, I don't know, Devin Hester, Dante Hall, the human joystick, or Cordero Patterson, those elite guys, you just can't bring them down.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles drive their lead to 11. Now, Brock, you always tell me they're special for a reason. Quite the boost from their special teams on that score as they kick it away. Here comes Williams on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Patriots and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. Their first drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punt, so they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their second drive. On first down, here's Daniels. Getting out to his left. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
You know, when we watch Combine each and every single year, I hope you get good enough to understand as a football fan, watch the big guys' first 10 yards. Don't watch the ends and the linemen run 40. Watch their first 10, because that's the most critical. And that defensive end showed you right there the kind of explosive burst in the first few yards to get home for the big sack.
Trying again following the sack. Rolling out to his left. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. Daniels back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now Daniels to throw. Throw secured by George Pickett. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on him. Here's first and 10 from the 34. Daniels. Throwing deep for the end zone. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that's just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
Metcalf there to bring it in. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
They run it with Saquon. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Daniels throwing on third. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
So here's Kaimi Fairbairn, ready for the field goal try. This is a 50-yard look from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. We'll pause. They're not ready to kick it quite yet, and take a timeout. Returning it from the 4. He stopped on the return at the 27. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 30-yard line.
Johnson up the middle. And he can't find the lane before being wrapped up at the line. No gain on that one, and now it's 3rd and 8. Russ now from the gun. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Fields this at the 19. And he's brought down before the return gets far. 65 yards on the punt there. And they're going to take over possession. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here's Daniels. Ferguson there to bring it in. This is ahead for about 5. Kevin Byard there to bring him down.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Handoff headed right, Barkley. He's contained at the line for no gain. Jack Gibbons in on the tackle. No gain on the play, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5. Defense showing blitz. Daniels. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a New England 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And he gets forward for 3 yards as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Second down now, 7 to go. From the 46. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. So it'll be 3rd down. Looking to the air here. He just throws this one away.
So often, so many of the